What up, everybody? This is Jason, your boy, zombie collector extraordinaire. I'm going to just kind of keep adding additional things to my name just to kind of just keep it going for like a straight like 30 seconds of just throwing stuff out there. And this is going to be a video. I would say quick video, but we all know I'm probably lying when I say that. But it's going to be a video of my final pickups of my wrestling cards. So if you don't like wrestling, you probably won't like this video, but this is the last of that stack from South Kakalaki. Myrtle Beach, I was there last week. I was there this time last week. And I've been kind of spacing out the videos a bit, even though it's hard to believe probably because I've been doing so many videos and releasing them. I have been trying to spread them out a bit. So anyways, with that being said, let's just get into it. I'm not going to really elaborate too much unless there's a reason to. All the cards I got here, I got for basically like 50 cents to a quarter. The ones that are top loaded, I might have spent like around $1 on. So it was very reasonable. So the whole stack's probably like maybe like $10 total in this whole stack. So it's very reasonable. Asuka right here. I think this is a base card from NXT Highlights. I don't really follow the WWE product, but there's a couple wrestlers I do enjoy watching, and Asuka's one of them. She's one of the more creative, interesting wrestlers over there. Here is the black version of, I don't know if it's a Black Panini or what's it called. Oh, it's Chronicles Black. There you go. But it's a very shiny card. Looks cool. Excuse me. Then we got Razor Ramon. Here yo. So there you go. Razor Ramon. Scott Hall. Then we have a Macho Man. Ooh, yeah. Right there. And then we have a Roderick Strong. He just popped over to AEW, so I've been picking up a lot of his cards. I was very impressed. I honestly did not know who he was in WWE. He apparently was connected to the Adam Cole storyline when he was over in WWE. Now Adam Cole is over in AEW, and Roderick Strong was one of his boys. So he's now over there, and he made a pretty big splash, in my opinion. So I've been enjoying watching his matches. He looks great. I mean, it's funny because he is was like $1 million, and then he is kind of playing. I don't know why. I don't get the the fascination with Adam Cole. He seemed like a great guy, but I don't really get it. I think because he was like kind of like bequeathed, sainthood by Shawn Michaels years ago, that he still has that aura around him. But I've not really been impressed with much about him. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't know much about him when he was in NXT/WWE. And then when he said he's been over, I mean, his entrance is more over than he is, in my opinion. Like all the bells and whistles and music cues and booms and boom and baby and all this stuff, like all that seems to be more over than he is. But when he's in the ring, when he's on the mic, I'm kind of like, I mean, he's okay, he's fine. But then you have like a Roderick Strong who just looks like $1 million, and he's kind of playing like a backup fiddle to him. So I don't get it. Another Oscar card from Chronicles, and then we have pretty much my favorite wrestler growing up, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat on the Chronicle or Panini Black or Chronicles Black. I really want to meet Ricky the Dragon Steamboat one day if I can. I think I'm going to go see Jason Snake Roberts this weekend, actually today or tomorrow, because he's going to be in town at Days of the Dead in Indianapolis. He'll be in town to do a autograph show at like a horror convention. So it depends on how much he's charging, but I'm thinking I'm going to go there with a friend. I think it's like $35 to get in for one day, and then you just pay for the autographs that you want. And if Jake the Snake's within like that 25 to 40-ish range, I probably will buy his autograph. If you charge him much more than that, I probably will pass, because there's other people there I want to meet. Here we have Bret the Hitman Hart, Montreal Screwjob, and the such from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. There you go. And then this was just cool. This was one of the vintage. This is 1989. I didn't even notice that. This is like the more rare, because 89 and 90 came out. They look the exact same card. There might be some slight additional or subtraction to each set, but 89 is the more difficult set to obtain to get, and this is the 89 version of the card. And it looks like he has Nikolai Volkov in in there. I think that looks like him. It may not be. It might be somebody else. I mean, Bob Backlund. I can't tell. But anyways, they got Bret the Hitman Hart. Then we got the iconic leg drop from Hulk Hogan. I say it all the time. Everybody just, craps on Hogan because, he made a mistake and he was recorded in a private conversation. If everybody had their private conversations recorded, I'm sure there's a lot of things to be embarrassed by and things that you've said in private that you would not want to get out. And the way that this man gets crucified still to this day is ridiculous. And even though there's been plenty of people who know him personally who've came to his side and said this is not who he is as a person, we all have our moments of like things you wish you hadn't said, or again, we're in private. If that was put out there, but these, you have, Mr. T's and the Mark Henrys of the world and stuff who say, Hogan's a great guy, they have no problem with him. And then nowadays, it's like the cool thing for all the modern day wrestling fans are like the ones that are just like super woke to be like, man, shit on him, man. He's a piece of crap racist. It's like, it's not okay. He apologized. It's never okay to be that way, obviously. But I don't know. I still get triggered when I hear people just badmouth the guy, because if he was really that terrible of a person towards other races, then he would never worked with so many different people that he worked with over the course of like 40 years. It's just ridiculous. So Iron Sheik, just lost him. Talking about a guy who was like the quintessential heel. Great guy. Another Bret the Hitman Hart right there. Very cool. Love Bret the Hitman Hart. I'm more of a Bret fan than I am a Shawn Michaels fan. Then we have Andre the Giant. This is one of my first more like recent Andre the Giant cards. I think I have another one coming up that's super cool looking. So there's this, I believe, a base card. I couldn't believe they sold this card to me for like 50 cents. This is a Prism. I think that's the French flag in the background of Andre the Giant. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe, because he is from France originally. And his real last name is like Ruzanoff, I think, or Rosanoff. Andre Rosanoff or something like that. So, but there you go. This is a very cool card. This is like one I want to get like slabbed. It'd be a cool card to get slabbed. Oh, and here's the other one. This is another one right here. I guess I got two cards of this. Okay. But yeah, if I got them each for 50 cents to $1, I'm okay with that. So there's a couple Andre the Giant cards. Then we got another Razor Ramon. Yo. Hey, yo. All right, so Scott Hall, R.I.P., baby. Then we got Adam Cole, baby, Refractor. Yeah, I'm not really for sure why everybody has him like he's so over. He looks like in this picture, he's kind of like a little bit of just a skinny 5'9" or 10, just little guy. And I'm not really, his in-ring skills, I don't really know why he's so beloved. I don't really get it. I think he's trying to get into like better shape because MJF has been running him into the ground the last couple weeks. So I have a feeling that he's trying to get himself in better shape because they're going to be having more matches coming up because he's making a run for the title. MJF looks like $1 million right now. So if they take the belt off of MJF and give it to Adam Cole at this point, it just would be terrible. It'd be such a bad idea. Here's another Roderick Strong, which I was just talking about him a minute ago. This is some sort of, foil card. I'm not for sure the right terminology right here for that, but some sort of foil, which is very cool. Yeah, I like Roderick Strong, like I mentioned before. Here's another Roderick Strong right here. This is a Refractor. And this guy, this picture, this was taken in 2021. Well, he is even more jacked now. So, not that he was like, there's not that he's like some just specimen necessarily, but he's in good shape. He got a six-pack going. He got some definition of muscle. Now he's even more, like I said, just ripped. I'm just like, this dude's like legit. So now we have this card here. This is like, the Prism or something. What do you call this? This is like a X-Fractor, sorry. So X-Fractor right here of Roderick Strong. Looks good. And then I got a Roderick Strong. I don't know if it's a purple or what, but it's numbered. It's purple up there at the top, but it's numbered. 20, what is that? 203 out of 299. So out of 299. So there you have that. Boom. Then here we have some, like I said, a couple dollar cards. And then I got a refractor of Adam Cole again. So, kind of meh. There you go. And then these are some cool ones here. They had some Spectrum cards. This is actually numbered out of 99. So we got Brian Cage. This is 16 out of 99 on Spectrum. Spectrum is like more the high-end AEW product. It's kind of hard to find it when you do find it at a few stores like hobby shops. They want, I think, roughly between $125 and $175 per box. It's just out of my price range. I just can't justify it. The quality of cards that you get for the money that you would spend is not there. At least not in my opinion. Maybe like a year and a half ago when it maybe first came out. But now it's just not there. But because, these hobby shops have so much in those boxes, they have to keep selling them at that price. So this is a gold. So this is, I believe, a gold numbered one. That's what it is, Brian Cage. He's finally like being used the way he should have been from the beginning of his run at AEW. He's doing a lot of work on Ring of Honor. He's also showing up a lot in Dynamite and AEW products, so that's good. We have Orange Cassidy. A lot of people kind of crap on him, but I like Orange Cassidy. Now this is a guy who's kind of built like Adam Cole, but it just works. I don't know how to explain it, but he works. Like, he's not jacked guy. He's like, athletic build or whatnot, I guess you can say, like just a slender frame. But he just has a gimmick that just works for me. He just acts like he doesn't care, like he doesn't want to be there. And then he does his wrestling moves when he needs to. I don't know. It just works. Then we have Ryo Mizunami from Japan. She's been in AEW off and on for a couple years. I like her style. She's pretty cool, pretty funny. She does this like multiple chops in the corner and then comes all the way back and chops somebody. It's a lot of theatrics, which I'm not a huge fan of, like overtly theatrics in the ring. I like theatrics outside the ring and all the promos and ridiculousness, but in the ring, where you have to have a person's like lay up against the turnbuckles and just keep getting like chopped like 1,000 times and they don't even attempt to move, it just kind of takes me out of it. I was like, we all know in real life, you're not gonna just lay up against a bunch of on the turnbuckle and just keep getting chopped. We got Stu Grayson, part of the Dark Order, who now he left, came back, and now he's on Ring of Honor and with another group kind of. I like him. He's actually probably one of the best wrestlers from the ring from Dark Order. Here's another Roderick Strong refractor. As you can see, I went on a Roderick Strong like binge. Apparently, I was picking up all his cards. I don't know if I'm expecting good things from him, but it is what it is. Then this is a really cool one here. This is a Taz Relic card from Spectrum AEW. I think this is my first Taz Relic. And it's not numbered, just a relic card, and they gave it to me for, I think, just a couple dollars, which, again, I was surprised by. I thought they would charge me, because, again, Spectrum is an expensive product, and so even if it's low-end cards like a Taz card, I thought they still try to make some money, but they were just like $2 or something. Now, this is a numbered Batista card out of 99. This is 45 or 42 maybe. No, 45 out of 99. It's like purple. I've been working on my Batista collection. In my opinion, Batista is by far the best actor that's ever come out of any wrestling. I know you got John Cena. I know people like love The Rock. Of course, you have like, Roddy Piper and Hulk Hogan and some of these other guys that have done stuff. But actual range, actual comedian, dramatic, action, thrillers, horror. This guy right here has done it all and done it at a high level with some big name directors. So yeah, I'm not just talking about him playing Drax. Like a lot of people think him playing Drax. Look at Batista's filmography. I challenge you all to look at it. See the kind of kind of films he's been in. See the directors he's worked with. See the kind of range he has. It is impressive. Talking about again Batista. Here's another Batista card. Just a base set card from Prism. And then we have a Hulk Hogan card. Everybody's favorite wrestler, Hulk Hogan. Hall of Fame card there when he was with the NWO. Then we got, what is this? Ring Royalty right there. Bret the Hitman Hart with his little scepter and gown. Another Oscar card right there. This base card. Then we got DDP, Diamond Dallas Page. Absolutely fantastic wrestler, but a better person, I'd venture to say. Excuse me. That card is banging. Another Oscar card there, NXT card. Picking up as many Oscars as I can get. I have a feeling she will be leaving WWE someday soon, and I'm hoping she shows up at AEW because she doesn't get really treated right at WWE. They use her as a monster heel a lot of times, or even sometimes as a baby face, but usually she is there to get beat by the flavor of the month. So she'll be a champion. She'll be a champion for maybe a couple months, and then they'll use her to get beat by Charlotte Flair or Bianca Belair or Becky Lynch. She's not the top tier talent. She's a mid card that goes to top of the card once in a while just to get beat. Then another Batista card from, I forgot what is product, Legacy. So Batista was looking like a monster. Talking about monsters right there, Ultimate Warrior against somebody who had his own personal demons. Now, on his situation, a little bit different than Hogan. He was saying some stuff, publicly, so you really know how he really feels, and he kind of stuck to his guns, and it is, I appreciate the fact that he was passionate about what he believed in. Maybe he was going a little too hard and too off the rails with some of the things he was saying. It is what it is. You can hate him or you can like him. It's whatever. But as far as what I care about again is the ring, kind of like the Kurt Schilling stuff. It's like you don't have to like what he has to say, but you can't deny what he did on the mound. You don't have to like the Ultimate Warrior as a person, but as a wrestler, I like Ultimate Warrior. Then we have Asuka right here, another one of her base cards. Then we got Billy Gunn, Daddy Ass now, Mr. Ass back then. The dude, he's in better shape now than he was back then. He was in great shape back in the olden days. But he's found the fountain of youth, and he just looks amazing. Oh, here's a Jake the Snake card right here. I might take this today to get autographed. That's a great card, actually. Oh, we'll pull that to the side. That is a good card to get autographed, but there you go. That's a fantastic card. So that's going over there. And we got the Junkyard Dog, JYD. JYD. Right there. Him, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat back in the day were some of my favorite wrestlers. Hulk Hogan, of course, Macho Man. Then we have the base card of the Batista Origins. The other one was a purple, I believe. But here, this is like getting washed out. There you go. And the last card, but certainly not least, is Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man. Met him, I've talked about before. Really nice guy, super nice. I know his son got caught up in some apparent nonsense, and whatever happens to him needs to happen if he was indeed guilty of, I guess, some kind of tax fraud or like some kind of, organization that he was taking the money or whatever. I'm not for sure. I've heard like a lot of things, unfortunately, if that's true and he is found guilty, and he may have already been, then that's unfortunate. But again, that should not have done nothing to do with DiBiase. To my knowledge, he had nothing to do with it. So there you go, guys. That is it. That is the last of the wrestling cards from South Carolina. So hope you all enjoyed the video. And until next time, thank you for watching. Peace.